that we get the view out the window because we're through with our first day of skiing and we came back early, and she said the light will never be this good for this view, so that's why she wants me to take this, and I'm happy to do that because she told me to. Now that's the polo field where we see, let's get the telephone, where people are walking.
The polo field is way on the left.
Oh, that's the way.
Yeah,
this is the ice skating.
That's the ice skating.
This is the ice skating part of the lake. What is it? Lake St. Moritz?
I don't know what it's called. We have to find out. But if you lean further out the window.
If I lean further out, I'll fall.
No, and go all the way left to where you see a bunch of white tents.
Oh yeah!
That's
And look!
Are they still playing?
Yeah.
Okay, today is the last day of the championship, which has taken place in several countries, and this is the culmination of the whole
Well, I see
thing.
people there, but I don't see the horses.
Yeah, I think it's over. It was supposed to. The last one started at
They're
2:15.
still there. Anyhow, the more important
There they
thing.
go. There they go. You see the horses? There they go. They're still playing.
Polo on the ice. I better put the steady shot on. Anyhow, the reason we're taking this is because of the view. And that's where we were this morning, skiing one of those mountains. Doesn't matter. They all
Actually, it
look,
was in the back, but
they
it
all
doesn't
look the same
matter.
to me when you're up that high.
Keep sweeping.
I'm sweeping. It just goes on forever. And it's even more beautiful. Yeah. This is overlooking the whole town. Okay, now we're going for a walk in the town. Oh, before maybe the bells can be heard. There's a beautiful steeple in the center of town. In fact, there it is.
No, it's behind us.
No, there it is.
That's another one.
Oh, that's another one?
Yeah, that's
well,
another
those are the
Listen.
bells that are tolling. Oh yeah, those are the bells that are tolling.
Bells of St. Moritz.
And there's that little horse-drawn sleigh, similar to what we came back with this afternoon. Very, very pretty little town. On our way into town, that's a picture of our hotel. Hotel Belvedere. I'll tell you what, and these are some of the ski club guys that just came off the mountain. You can tell. Let's see that flag.
See that flag?
The River Hills. All right.
My old one wore out, so now the last new one, I want you to know, this is going to be collector's items.
Oh, I thought somebody was making
Yes, but not these are the originals. These are the ones that Gabe and I
the first year I
started the whole.
There we go.
From now, 5-4, final
No, I missed the goal.
Alcantara ist jetzt wieder $100 ärmer, weil sein Stick gebrochen ist. So ungefähr kann man rechnen, dass ein Stick, der in der Mitte gebrochen ist, nicht mehr zu reparieren ist, somit $100 zu Buche schlägt. Aber jetzt die Führung für dieses Turnier. Im Moment aber mit der Nummer 3, Lupo Di Paola. Van Hoffmann im Druck. Der Ball ist rechts im Spiel oder auch nicht, das können wir jetzt kaum noch sehen da hinten. Offensichtlich immer noch im Spiel der Ball, zumindest an der Aktion. Jetzt ist er ins Aus gegangen und wird jetzt wieder von der Seite eingeworfen.
Step on my toes. That's the Argentinians.
Yeah, the guys in the black are mostly Argentinian. Frank Hoffman.
Ja, großes Durcheinander, Wooling, wie man sagt, viele Pferdebeine, Sticks, alles auf engem Raum. Und jetzt ist die Frage, wo der Ball herauskommt. Der ist herausgekommen und er geht an der Linie entlang und das könnte das Tor werden. Und der Ball ist im Tor. Oh, meine Damen und Herren, ein exzellenter Spielzug von Matthias Magrini. Von Michael Redding, Michael Redding. Congratulations, Michael hatte heute zu They hard ridden by number 4, Magrini. And the ball runs out of play as the whistle goes. dass sie alle noch zum Polo gekommen sind. So here we go, Magrini on the attack, getting out of defense. Magrini, Matthias Magrini, wonderful play by Matthias Magrini, being hard win by Augusti, it's looking, I can't see the ball. There it is, backed away by Jose Donoso. First to it is gonna, Augusti fights off it, leaves it for Azaro, a lovely centering shot, who can get there first? Augusti, trying to get under the neck, but he's beaten to it by number 3. There, that is Luca Di Paola. Luca leaves it in the end. Gelungen, Mike Azaro, den Spieler mit der Nummer 3, Luca Di Paola, in die Falle laufen zu lassen. Hat also ganz lang Redding, Michael Redding. Michael Zaro cuts it into the middle, but it's turned away by Matthias Magrini. Und Matthias Magrini bringt die vom Tor weg auf die andere Leine. Jetzt hat er den frei, er kann jetzt den Ball spielen. Ja, nach vorne, aber da fehlt ihm jetzt seine Vorspieler, die haben hinten.
All on the frozen lake. Here we are. And this is looking at
Moritz.
Moritz from the lake. And that's our hotel?
That's the wonderful church steeple where the...
Is that a hotel?
yes, I think that's the hotel and the steeple in the back.
Yeah, but not in this position to do it now. Today, I know the spectators, they're jumping up and down in the big wall.
Come on, guys.
There's a little secret. In the commentary tower, we have a heater.
Okay, here's the outside of the hotel. And we're starting our trip to Torino. And Danny's leading the pack. Ciao. Ciao. Okay, on to Toronto. I think it's Toronto. Toronto. Just looking at the scenery.
On the left. Oh, and here's a bus. With happy skiers.
Oh yeah, this is where we were. This is where we went skiing the other day. You have the left side. All the way up to the top. The views are fantastic.
Das ist die Wasserscheide. Wenn der so auf den Donauschwanz
I remember seeing a picture, there was some valley, I don't know.
It's pushing snow, man.
Oder vielleicht
got the train?
Look the way it snakes around.
Oh, yeah. It's a frozen lake here? Must be. Must be.
Okay. And we're at what altitude?
7,400 feet. 2256 meters. Der Station Wagenführer. No?
That's the conductor.
Yeah.
Check it in. Oh, that's the mail delivery.
Get the ice bubbles if you can. Those are fantastic.
Ice bubbles.
Well, what do you call them? They're ice bubbles.
They're glacier bubbles.
I think this is a lake.
Must be.
It's the right car, I guess.
Yeah.
It's going to turn again now. It's bumping so much, I'm sure I don't get it even.
Also ich meine, das muss immer noch fahren, wenn es von mir
It's like so awesome.
Yeah. Huh?
Here we
Didn't I say 2:30, Sally?
2:30. 2:30, which is what...
Yeah, this is a sweep of where we came in.
In Tirano.
And the river that runs right through the center of town. There's some of our group. Where are we going now?
We're going to the old historical section here on the left. And you can see how old it is. Doesn't look very old.
Yeah.
Maybe it gets older.
But the views are beautiful.
The views are gorgeous.
Here's my first Italian fountain, and I'm in love.
And it's noon, and the bell is ringing.
Isn't she sweet? Look at her.
Want to walk around a little bit? Around here?
Take the front. This is the what they call the old section that we're in now. Oh, there's some of our group touristing.
The tablet on the statue's hand shows August 1938. 1838.
Oh, 1838, I was going to say. That didn't seem too old.
Yeah. The old part of town. We're going to go right into the sun very soon.
Okay.
Oh, the old section.
If I can get it. I got it.
Via.
Really?
Via
Just,
Luigi Torelli.
Just how they're managing to keep the old walls and old buildings.
Oops, car.
Yeah. But it looks like the rest.
And these are original cobblestones. I don't know if you can get them. Cobblestone Street. We're off the beaten to a fort of some sort there. Do you see that? Around
Where? Oh,
down that little street.
down here.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. What is?
It was something.
An inscription?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it was important militarily at some point as a defense.
Yeah. See how nicely they...
This is some
People
sort
with
of
a
palace.
courtyard.
Yeah, they're calling it a palace. And you have to, you can get a tour by appointment.
Place-
Another patriot who fought against a foreign invasion
Place is loaded with counts.
in the
Dead ones.
1800s, early 1800s. Mid. Beautiful. Now we know why they make such little cars in Italy. Otherwise they wouldn't be able to go through these streets.
What?
Private entry, passaggio privato.
Yeah, but
But
it's
it's
so
okay,
charming.
we're just taking a picture. The door is gorgeous too.
Typical courtyard.
Beautiful. Great painting.
And these are the
That much. That's it.
entrances into various apartments.
Yeah. This is a very old street. Apparently it's from the 15th century. There's a beautiful shrine over there. And it's stuck. In here, it's all crumbling. Nevertheless, they're making an attempt to renovate, but I don't see anybody working. It's Thursday around noon, and there's nobody working. We are taking a look at the Rio Lago Lake. It's in the far background. Go ahead, you.
So last night,
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow.
we're just kind of taking our last walk. This is the round where cars play
It's
haphazard luck. I can take anything. Yeah. 4,000 miles to Brooklyn. Oh, here's the the kind of bus that we've been traveling around in. The Post. This is where Andy wants to go shopping. It's one of the 4,000 banks in town. Right?
Oh!
Andy and the cow. And what they're advertising is white turf. The big thing here is they do everything on snow, including racing the ponies.
Right. We have that, I think.
That's the tourist office.
These are beautiful.
And I don't know
Looks
who
like
that
a Middle
is.
Ages kind of thing.
And there's another bank. And
the,
on and on.
Yeah,
I did, I got the sculpture. Yeah. And how beautifully they decorate the buildings. And this is all painted around the windows.
Apparently that's a trademark of this area, of the Rätoromanisch area of Switzerland, where they paint the outside of the buildings.
This is Town Hall,
Yeah.
or the government office. The mountains behind it, of course.
And it's snowing quite a bit up there, so you can't see the height.
This is right here. Oh, what is this?
This is the old church. This is one of the oldest churches.
Oh, there she goes. On cue.
Right on cue. And for Gil and Carol.
And watches.
Oh, and Da
watches,
Vinci right behind us.
watches. Watches.
And Da Vinci.
And watches.
And a little plane.
Yeah. There
A very old part of town.
and that's just an old house that's made into a charming restaurant.
Yeah, Chiesa Veglia. It must have historical value and we're unaware of it.
All right, now we're walking toward the, what hotel are we going to?
Palace
The Palace
Hotel.
Hotel. That's where we went dancing the other night. There we are at the Palace again.
Okay.
This is where we went dancing.
And they wouldn't let us in unless we checked our coats. We couldn't go walking through unless we were escorted.
I don't know if I can get the
Yeah, I doubt it.
turrets.
I doubt it. Can you get the camera?
And all of the stores along the side of the hotel.
We have Cartier and Bulgari and Louis Vuitton. And where else? Armani and Versace.
Gary. Tom. Armani. This is the coast.
Very exclusive. Looks like great dancing. Lots of fun.
And which hotel is this one?
I don't know. Oh, that's the Schweizerhof.
Oh, that's the coast.
Schweizerhof. Sorry.
Okay. Had enough nightlife? Say bye.
Benvenuti a Roma. Sono nella autostrada di Roma. We're coming from the Fumici airport and it's gorgeous, balmy and great.
There we go. Unloading. We're here. We made it.
Bambino.
We're in.
Okay. Well done.
How can you miss him?
How can you miss Bill?
It's the Roma. We have arrived.
Spoken with a good Italian accent. Marco,
It must.
you've arrived.
Wrong place, huh?
You've arrived.
Say the truth.
Well, we're close. We're close to the Vatican. Okay, we just arrived about an hour and a half ago, and headed right over to St. Peter's Square.
In Vatican City. And they're restoring this entire place, so you can
Yeah.
see how it
Well,
was
there's-
dirty.
Yeah, you can see
You're going right into
the
the
top
sun.
of the basilica, but the rest is being restored. I'm going to swing away from the sun. Okay, this is the other side, going west. What is this tall spire?
It's
in
an
the center?
obelisk. I don't know the significance of any of this. We should have done a little homework, but didn't.
We were too excited to get here.
So we don't know what we're looking at. People walking.
I don't recognize any of those guys on the top. Oh, maybe that guy. Last time I saw him, he had glasses. This is the eastern side.
I think so. And this is the section that's restored, so it's really clean and it's really stands out against the blue sky.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, too.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And I'm sure each one of these statues represents a well-known figure, a specific person. We can get all that in the guidebook.
Okay, so now we're standing in front. Well, actually, the basilica is behind us, and this is the view of the square facing east. And
That's the river Tevere.
right behind
Tevere.
the end of where we can see.
Yeah, where that tree is, probably the river. Il fiume Tevere. Città del Vaticano. Okay.
Here we are inside St. Peter's. Magnificent, huge ornate. And just after you get in, to your right, is the Pieta.
How he managed to get such emotion out of marble.
Or
This is
not.
Pius XII,
Yes.
and this is his tomb.
And that's his tomb. Oh,
Look how magnificent the paintings are. Oh, huge. I'm trying to get.
I'm sure all that is gold.
Yeah.
What looks like gold is gold.
I'm trying to get detail. The whole structure is artwork.
every different kind of marble you can have.
We're
Okay, that dove in the center. I don't know where you are.
well. I'm just taking the whole scene,
Okay.
including the sunlight
The
streaming.
skylight coming in, the dove in the skylight is the Holy Spirit. It's one of the Trinity.
Oh, there it is. I got it.
Yeah, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit make up the Trinity, the Holy Trinity. It's three people and one person.
Oh my God, look at the sunlight crossing it. Let's go closer.
Isn't that right? And the marble walls too.
Looks like you almost have to go totally vertical. It looks like I'm not sure.
Most of it is the story of the last 2 days in his life.
Carrying the cross. Back, just panning back to where we came in. So this is the main altar?
Yes. Oh, and the ceilings are unreal.
Oh, is it? Okay, so this is Elijah the prophet. He's foretelling the future.
He's pointing the way.
Here's different shadows because of the light. Alexander the Eighth.
Very interesting, yes.
Oh, the statuary is fascinating. There she is holding the cross. Hebrew lettering on the tablet. And
She's holding a snake.
yeah, she's got a snake.
And he looks like an Arab sheik. Oh, with a two-headed bird on his staff. You see it?
Yeah. I'm sure it's all significant.
I'm sure. Can you get the Hebrew lettering? Maybe,
I do. What makes it so nice is that you can go over and touch it.
Really?
This is on top of the basilica. facing the back of the statues.
As close as we can get.
Yeah,
But the square is then on the other side of those
but
figures.
that one should be Jesus carrying the cross.
Sounds reasonable to me.
There's this phenomenal abbey on a mountaintop. And we climbed and climbed and climbed.
Let's see if we can get up there.
Yeah, sure. I'm game.
Okay, we're
We're climbing.
a view through the arches. I don't know what we're looking at.
It's just part of Rome.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll sweep to the right.
Okay.
The rooftops.
That's what? It's all mosaic?
I'm even impressed.
Oh, God.
The builder.
You're in the right place to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the contract to redo this place. We'll straighten this right out, all these cracks in the middle.
This is now looking down. If I can focus, I guess I can't focus through the wire gridding. That's the main altar. And there's the dove that appears as I focus in.
You're good on that side where the light is shining?
Well,
Yeah, it's...
so here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now you can,
Yeah.
I can really get the
The detail.
each of them.
Now, I don't know whether
I guess these
that's
are all mosaics.
painting or mosaic. I really don't
Yeah,
know.
like you might be able to tell.
It's a little
What do you
bit
think
too
about not
far.
this whole thing? What do you think? The whole
Yeah, it's possible.
thing? Chuck, zoom in on that.
But I don't think it is. I think
trying to
it's
Hey, let's
painting.
put windows over there. You know what I mean? It's like no concern. Just put windows up there.
Of course, you need a natural light.
You know, it's just
Yeah, that's where you put windows at the very top. Okay.
yeah, it's like a job where a contractor nowadays would say, forget it.
Yeah, I don't think they were windows in those days.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going all the way up to the top of the cupola. Round.
It's a good thing we got our exercise last week and got our legs in shape.
Keep going, bud. You're as close to God as you'll ever get.
We're going up to heaven, guys.
I got you coming up.
Okay.
Amazing.
Is salvation near?
Yeah, look at the views we're going to get.
Oh my God, what do you mean we're going to get? We're getting.
We got a few thousand steps more. Up and up and up. And more up.
Where's the tram to go down?
Looking down from the top to the gardens of the Vatican. These are the
So
gardens.
this is all the
The
Vatican.
gardens of the Vatican, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Wow, look at those plants. It's like my yard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that waterfall to the right.
Look at the fence the neighbor built.
He gave the back side of those bushes to him.
Oh, and the waterfall.
Oh, there's John Paul. He's waving to me. Hey, how you doing, John?
Your spot's open now.
That's all right. I just waved to the
JP,
Pope.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
we're waving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have me over for dinner.
Oh. If you
That's inside of that.
yes, if you keep sweeping right and
Yeah.
a little lower, you get to the square,
Yeah. That's where we started out.
St. Peter Square. That's fabulous.
I think I'm going to become a priest.
You're lucky you get stationed on Bedford Stuyvesant.
You're lucky they let you in.
You can still hear the
5 o'clock
reverberations.
whistle that was. JP just, he's going home.
For dinner.
Plus he's working overtime.
That's it. This is when he drinks symbolically the blood of Christ in red wine.
Fatti uniti al Cristo in un solo corpo, portiamo con gioia frutti di vita eterna per la salvezza del mondo, per Cristo nostro Signore. Amen. Il Signore sia con voi.
Let the Lord be with you.
Dio onnipotente e misericordioso vi benedica e vi dia il dono della vera sapienza, apportatrice di salvezza. Amen. Glorificate il Signore con la vostra vita, andate in pace.
The art gallery is there's this garden with an artificial lake, not very big but picturesque here behind the trees.
It was built 3rd century BC, 3rd century AD.
That is a villa. In 4 years, only 4 years, they built 19 kilometers, 14 gates. That runs Pinciano's Gate. At the beginning of the 60s, Federico Fellini did La Dolce Vita, and some scenes were here at the Café de Paris on the side. Fellini's La Dolce Vita. On the left side, the Excelsior, it's very elegant and very expensive as well. Piano piano, yeah. It's very elegant buildings, the Palace of the Italian Queen Mother, Regina Margherita. It's built in 1888. Now this is the official embassy of the United States. The private residence of the American ambassador is some 20 minutes far from here. It's a Renaissance villa. Un giro completo così without water today. This fountain is created in 1614.
And the palace has been the private residence of the popes till the Italian unit in 1870. In 1870, the palace became the royal palace. Have you remember the word called and at the top of the always to the closest line of the James Cortina's family is the Florentine family, the Pope family. Below the always see also and with the fountain in the middle, the fountain celebrates election, rather than and this arrival has been out by two chapels on the side. The title I thought before is the equivalent of the siren, has this name. The title on the side sounds like a super announcement title, and he appears with the wild horse. That's the symbol of wild sea, the cloud of sea. The title on the other side with a rested horse, and that is the Polish family. Now, in the 18th century, they built this present fountain on the side of the garden. But the last, yes. Now, the last duke died in here?
You want us to take a picture? Okay. Don't go too far down. Come up here. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Neptune is in the center. This guy...
And these two horses are announcing the arrival of Neptune.
Right.
The horse on the right is the quiet sea, and the horse on the left is the stormy sea.
Oh, I wonder how you can tell the difference.
And the woman
They're two
on the
naked
left
horses.
is generosity and abundance.
Oh, we have 5 minutes.
And the woman on the right is health.
Health. Here's to you, babe.
Nero, the emperor, he died facing suicide in 68. And 4 years after his death in 72, on the site of the artificial lake of Nero's Domus Aurea, they began to build the Flavian Amphitheater. That means in a former time there was a lake instead of that building. Yes, now we are going to...
The ancient law, the city has the 36 at the time, we only keep part of it. But this is different, the walls are beautiful. And at least about this art of Constantine, we also say this is the last Roman monument. Every time we use this object, if it's a Roman monument, a Roman fool, a Roman statue, that means before the fall of the Roman Empire. It was 476. Not just the fall of the Empire.
This is the original triumphal arch. The one in Paris was built by Napoleon, who liked to liken himself to the Roman emperors, but this is where it starts. The Colosseum was built in 8 years, between 72 and 80 AD, by 1 million slaves, 100,000 of whom died. Here's our guide. And there are some gladiators.
That was the end of the 1870. That's a long time. For the Catholic Church, all these Roman buildings where we have pagan civilization, they have to be destroyed. The problem, the Romans, they built
picture of those gladiators.
Restore them severely, monuments really very common. In many cases, they took barbers outside and inside of these buildings. They took bricks, they took bronzes, and recycled a part of this material. They built a number of those 400th century. At the end of the 18th, a gentleman, German, his name is Winkelmann, came from Germany.
Here we are at the Forum. This is the arch in celebration of the victory over Jerusalem. And who do we have here? This is the remain of the Forum. Unfortunately, we have 5 minutes to get back on the bus. There is an enormous church here. 2 churches, a church with 2 apses. One called Roma, the other called Amore. Love, the goddess of Venus. And the other Roma, and the word for love in Italian is amor and Roma.
And there were more than 900 baths, private baths, in the houses and homes of the rich people of ancient Rome. This is a very interesting archaeological site. We have an opera festival in July, August, between 1938 and 1992, some years ago. And nowadays it's not possible because people, the public, represent a danger for the Roman voice. The last important performance of Caracalla, they repeated many times in the world. Then it's not so the 3 tenors. It was very nice. The opera in the night, i.e. the Carmen, the operas. In the night with the public here, 10,000 people out nowadays. In the aristocracy and plebeians separated physically separated by the Circus Maximus.
Across
Sì, fermiamoci poi
from
un po'
the
più avanti,
Circus
così si vorranno
Maximus,
fare una
which is
fotografia. Yes,
totally
we stop a few
destroyed by
minutes here if you
pillagers.
like, take a picture.
They
This
just
is a
kept
very
the
wonderful
space
scenery in the
as
city
the
of Rome.
historical monument.
Here we stop.
That's all that remains.
So, aristocracy and plebeians separate. The equestrian starts is there in the middle, the finishing, the restoration. Sì, possiamo metterci dietro o davanti a quel pulmino verde là. So the monument we call this monument Altare della Patria, the altar of the Patria, and it's built between. The monument's built between 1885 and 1911 by the architect Giuseppe Sacconi, che avevo detto dietro. Ecco, fai un altro giro, ci mettiamo dietro. Okay, Giuseppe Sacconi was the architect who built it in a style between people don't like this monument. They said it's a wedding cake or something like this. Personally, I like it, but I recognize the contrast between this huge.
And then come down, get the top of the dome to the right.
Le Grand Torre Donatusta vicino a Apostolì, all'Ungaro spaventare a Spiscio, Zesmo Ušelki Gdańska, młodzież swoich nic, służba ze szkoły podstawowej ze Strzęgowi, un saluto cordiale a quanti insieme con Cardinale Luigi sono venuti in piazza San Pietro.
Here we are at the beginning of ancient Rome. This is the Temple of Victor Emmanuel, which is the beginning of the ancient section of Rome. Colosseum. Just a quick sweep to get an idea of the lay of the land.
Here, they've moved all kinds of things together.
We're facing it. So the Vestal Virgin should
We're
be...
trying to figure out
Yeah,
Like
up
up
there.
there?
what we're looking at. These are 4 maps tracing the development of the Roman Empire. And if we can get to see the dates. Okay, that's here.
That is there. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Thanks. And here we are at 14 Anno Domini. It's after Christ. And this must have been the height right there. At 117 after Christ, and it continued until its end in 476. And here we're approaching. It was all covered in white marble, which was pillaged many years later to build other buildings in Rome, long after the Romans had that rebuilt.
Okay, now we're inside the Colosseum, and we're on the lower level, and this we're looking toward the entrance or the exit that the dead gladiators were taken out of, and we're standing at the entrance where the victorious gladiators exited, and the rest of the interior describes the seating arrangements that were all very regulated by class. What we're seeing here is basically a floor that used to exist, a wooden floor, over which was spread sand, dirt, and that's where the gladiators did their fighting. View from the top, or I guess the second, third level. Looking down at the cellar where all the equipment, the animals, the fighting equipment, services of all kinds were kept. The gladiators were hoisted to the top of the arena through winching equipment, some of which are indicated by the holes in the cellar floor. And Annie is still listening to the dialogue and enjoying every word. Okay, we're in Piazza Venezia, and this leads to the Colosseum down that way.
Whoops, bus.
And this is the
three-level.
Victor Emmanuel Monument.
It's 3 levels. It's a museum in the back.
It's the
tomb of the unknown soldier, where the 2 soldiers stand guard 24 hours a day, every day of the year, day and night. And there's the flame. They change every 2 hours. And I don't remember what the third level is.
One part of the museum.
Yes, that was the
back side. Oh, you did?
Museum. Oh, okay.
And
Here's Eileen.
part of, now this was the Venetian embassy, and that was the balcony that Mussolini waved his arms around. Yeah, okay. Spoke to his people.
And this is also the dividing line between ancient Rome and old Rome.
All right.
You're looking towards old Rome.
Bright and early, and we're at the Vatican Museum, and we're one of the first online. And we have about a 40-minute wait, but it's worth it because we're first online, or almost first. We're inside the Vatican Museum, and we're on our way to the Sistine Chapel.
And this is the gallery of the candles, Galleria dei Candelabri.
55.
This is the Gallery of the Maps. 32 frescoes. 32 frescoes are painted on the walls. Various regions of Italy. Part of the gardens looking out of one of the windows of the map room.
Literally.
A pain in the neck? Yeah, you do get one, but it's worth it. This is a room that's all of Raphael's paintings. (1517 to 1574), all based on Raphael's drawings. Raphael died when these frescoes were started by his students and were continued and finished by his students.
I think he only had time to do the designs, and his students did most of the actual painting.
That's Constantine being protected in battle by the angels. I've got
You want to do 2102 and look at the ceiling?
I have to turn it on.
Okay.
Okay, now these Spanish steps. That's what I'm told. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
What is behind that?
Oh, he's filming? He's filming, hang on. The Piazza di Spagna, elegant and scenic, the Piazza di Spagna provides a welcoming point of encounter at the center of Rome. Its peculiar fascination derives from a combination of color, the 18th century buildings that surround it, the flowers that adorn the Spanish steps, and the animated and cosmopolitan atmosphere that pervades it. From this piazza fan out such prestigious streets as the Via Margutta.
Oh, that's the Bernini fountain.
Get the two Italian babes on the steps over there, Chuck.
Wait. Okay, we came out of the church with no penance to do, and then we went down this side alley. I'm coming. Still going down. And this is the area the police I said would have some nice restaurants. It's good to eat, huh?
And here's our friend Ricky.
All right, Denise, pick out the picture you want to eat.
Denise, which one do you want? Oh.
I'd like to have.
We'll take a number 6.
Your favorite, the pasta with spicy
I'll take a.
sauce.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I'll take a 69. Chicken and broth.
I'll tell his mother. What is that? Tell Annie to look it up in the book. Well, we found a nice, typical Italian restaurant. And what are we doing?
We are photographing the Spanish steps, painted al fresco at the back of the restaurant. And if you move around, it's three-dimensional.
Oh.
Yeah? Look at this. It unfolds before your
Oh my
very
God,
eyes.
look at this.
That's really
Fantastic.
before your very eyes. You want to take a tour.
Is this a painting?
And it's me. I
Did we
painted it.
find
Thank you
these
very much.
guys?
Oh, look, it's animated.
Painting by
Look,
numbers.
he's in
Wasn't easy.
Rome.
We just came from the...
Piazza Beranini, I think, with that beautiful statue with the fish on. And there's the Argentine embassy with a beautiful flag. We are at the Church of the Bones, but unfortunately it's closed. But we found it. Cemeterium of the Cappuccini brothers.
That's what it says.
Yeah, the Cripta dei Cappuccini, and this is Mark's back. Okay, this is not very enlightening.
Very not enlightening.
And beautiful sycamore trees. And the La Via Veneto, which is absolutely gorgeous.
With all the little...
Restaurants. Great place.
Okay, this is the Via Veneto.
This is the very top of it. We started a little bit at the bottom. This is the end of it.
Checking to make sure it is the
Via Veneto, beautiful building. This is the edge of the old city. And here we have part of the wall that surrounded the old city. And I'm not sure what the reference to Federico Fellini is, but they're honoring him in some way. On the other side of this wall is the Villa Borghese of the Borghese family, who apparently the villa is about 10 times the size of the Vatican. It's the biggest park with a villa in the middle.
Prima.
Oh yeah. Home away from home. And it continues. It continues. Actually, the front entrance is right here.
It's a nice shot.
How do you say police?
La polizia.
Okay. Great parking on the Via Veneto. Statue of the Trident. And the Plaza
Barberini. And the statue was done by Bernini, and that's the Bernini Palace, which now houses the Museum of Antique Art.
And we're doing something very important here. We're having our afternoon coffee. Okay, now we're at Piazza
della Rotonda.
And
this is a very old part of town. It's the best preserved of the Roman temples.
needs a cleaning. That's just the entrance. Okay, now we're in.
Okay, this is a Roman temple. Roman temple that was built in the 1st century after Christ. Apparently, it went through fire and rebuilding. And clearly, it was artwork from every century since the 1st century. Undergoing some renovation. The ceiling's not working. Spending a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
Seems to have been done in the 15th to 18th centuries.
There's a lot of restoration.
It started out as a Roman temple, and subsequent civilizations decided it should be a Christian temple. So here's Jesus. All of Rome was Christian, so whatever there was before became Christianized. Apparently, it also became a burial place for many of Italy's famous artists. And royalty. Here's King Umberto. His remains are here.
Look at the magnificent columns.
Architecturally, it's phenomenal how it is supported. The book goes into a great explanation.
Over the main altar.
When you think that this was built 2,000 years ago, it's magnificent. Not a famous thing.
be here long after.
Anything that we built is gone.
And now the last phase where our trip is going home.
Get the
Be a good way
inside.
to start.
You might want to get the inside of this.
Yeah, this is just a view out the, out the window of the beautiful German inn that we were put up at. A beautiful dining room. And Annie's, okay, we're getting ready to go. As we pass the buffet spread that just seemed to go on and on.
I'll try to get one, yes.
Hey, Jim. Well, I took all the food.
You did? You got a good shot of that?
Cynthia's given a brochure. Exit is over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I think we ought to do it from the bus.
Because that's the name of it. Verjagdzeiten am Schlussee.
No, it's kind of monotonous architecture, but
No.
the land is strange.
So we're going through the middle of the Black Forest. What this piece of geography is all about.
If I come here, though, I need to...
It's about 1,500,
Above sea level?
No, we're missing.
yeah, 1,500 meters, so it's like 5,000 feet.
Side of your hand, the back side of your hand. Your dad ever touch your
Yeah? Yeah.
smeared up? This looks like one of those little things you shake up in the snowlands.
That's right, really.
Little village.
Oh, and over on the horizon, just above the trees, there are
See the guy
high
skiing on it?
mountains. Okay, go.
Right.
Yeah.
Brushed the snow off the seat and started out.
Okay, that's it. Okay, now, this is nice.
Little side streets.
Yeah?
Did you never run
Point up a little bit. You got that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, there again. Yeah. Gesundheit. Deutsche Ausfuhr.
The senior entrance is in the
Yeah? How's that? Hang on one second.
when you drive
Going across the border into Switzerland.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Opening up a bank account. All right.
Did you get... Right.
Okay, we're back in Switzerland.
It'll cost you 200.
This will be another attempt in trying to get back home again. All right, we're ready.
All right. The happy banter is gone.
We're ready to say goodbye. Will you please say goodbye? Say goodbye.
Ciao.